friends, thanks for joining me. It's Maria Robinson, Stamping Simply with Maria. So in today's video, I'm going to show you this fun technique. And when you're using designer series paper that measures 12 by 12, you can actually make, oh my God, I'm going to get the math wrong. I don't know, a lot of cards from using this technique. And the technique is called stack, slice, and shuffle. Now, you may have heard of that. It was kind of new to me this year, or maybe I saw it last year sometime, and I just never tried it. So I finally decided to dive in and give it a try. I'm going to be using the Magical Meadow suite, and we'll be using the designer series paper, the stamp set, and the dies. And then I have a fun technique that I showed you in last week's video on how you can add color to that More Dazzle glitter paper that we have available in the annual catalog. The Magical Meadow suite is available in the mini catalog, which will be retiring soon. So if you want that, definitely get it sooner rather than later, because you don't want to miss out on that. Although I did hear that the designer paper is carrying over to next year, so that's a good thing. All right, let me flip the camera down and we'll get started. Hang on. So this is the paper that I'm using. This particular paper is called Magical Meadow, I believe. Hang on. I thought I had the name, but you know, sometimes I forget it. Winter Meadow, and it's 12 by 12. In the pack, you get 12 sheets. I believe there are 6 different designs, and you get 2 of each sheet. And I think I might have used one already, so I've only got 5 here to show you. So we got those, and then you flip them over, and you have the other sides as well, which are more of a watercolor background. So really pretty. Love the colors. And in case you didn't know, what Stampin' Up! Does is they put the names of the color that coordinates with this set on the back side of the cardboard here. So really cool. So we've got that, and like I mentioned, that is in the mini catalog, which will be retiring soon. And then I'm also using the Snowflake Magic designer series paper. This comes in a pack of 6, 2 of each color. I did use one color already. It's a it was more of like a blueberry bushel, I think. I don't remember. The back says Lost Lagoon, so maybe it was Lost Lagoon. But that's in this pack. And those are both available in the mini catalog. The Winter Meadow DSP is not retiring. That's going to be carried over into the, oh my gosh, I'm just like dropping everything here. That's going to be carried over into the mini catalog that will be going live January 4th along with Celebration. So look out for that. Then we're using the Magical Meadow stamp set and the dies. And really pretty. And I'm also using the deckled rectangle dies. All right, so let's get started. First things first. Some stuff out of the way here. All right, so what you want to do is, and it's very important to do this, is you want to stack these, and you're going to be cutting it at 3 3/4 by 5 inches. So what I like to do is on the Stampin' Up! Trimmer, you have these edges, and I like to just, you know, line them up against that just so that they're all lined up, because it's very important that these are lined up correctly. Otherwise, the cutting's going to be off, and then you're going to be cranky. So once you have that all lined up, we're going to cut at 3 3/4 inches. So, and you can cut at least 3 sheets through here. I don't know if I can cut 4, but definitely 3 sheets. So I'm going to cut this, and I find that it's easier to cut upwards as opposed to pulling down. So we're just going to slice that. I don't know why this is not lining up here. All right, 3 3/4. I'm going to go down just one more time. It did cut through. And then we're going to go 5 inches. Again, I'm going to hit it up against the edges, bring it to 5 inches, and then again slice upwards. There you go. All right, so we have our base here. Now what I want to do is I'm going to lift my arm, and I'm going to, now this, I keep knocking stuff over. So this is kind of like, you know, decide how you want to do it. I like to make it where they're little triangles. So I'm going to put there's really no right or wrong measurement. I am using this guide. I don't know if you can see that. Let me bring it down a little bit. On the trimmer, there's a guide where it's indented here. So I kind of just like to place my paper between those two and then close the arm. And I'm going to go just a little bit more of an angle. So, and then I'm going to cut up. So we have one set, right? And then we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to spin it. Then I put it up against the edge again, so I know it's straight. And we'll cut another piece right about here. And again, no right or wrong. The important thing is just keep those pieces stacked up together. So you are left with these. All right, I can put the trimmer away. So we have our 3 pieces here. So from this set right here, you can make 3 different cards. And what you want to do is you want to take the first piece, the top piece, then you want to take in the second one, the middle piece, and then in the third one, the bottom piece. So they make up one card, right? And then our next card, we're going to take the top piece, or the middle piece there, the second piece, hang on a second, back up the bus. We're going here, here, and make sure that's different. It is, perfect, good. So now you have those 3 pieces, and then you're left with these 3 pieces. So basically you just want to have one of each color, one of each design. All right, so let us start with this right here. We'll set these aside. I won't bore you with making this many cards today. We'll just do one of these. And I have my card base, which is 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4. I have a piece of basic white, which measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. That will go on the inside. And then I have a piece of blueberry bushel, which is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And we're going to be laying these pieces right on here. And it will have a little bit of a border all around. And then I am also leaving a border between the two, between the pieces. Let's make sure I cut my cardstock correctly. And it's just a tiny border. I mean, it's probably like a 1/16 of an inch, I guess, I would say. I don't think it's an 1/8. It might be an 1/8, but probably more like a 1/16. And then this one is going to go down on the bottom, like so. Right? Cool, right? All right, let's glue these pieces down. What I like to do is I like to keep 2 pieces on, take one off, add my adhesive. In this case, it's my liquid glue. To the back. And we'll put this one back on. I'm just going to hold these other ones down and just kind of hover it. Make sure I'm getting it in the right area. When I'm happy, just slide it into place. And with the liquid glue, you can move it around before you commit to placing it. I think I shifted that as I was speaking. Okay, then we'll take the bottom piece. Add that. Checking my spacing again. Add that. There. Then add this piece right here. Like so. All right, now we're going to run this through the embossing machine, and this is optional, but I think it just adds so much more texture and character to it when you use an embossing folder. So I'm didn't show you this before. I'm using the Raindrops embossing folder. The reason I'm using raindrops is I didn't have snowflakes, so I figured these kind of look like, you know, snowflakes, right? We'll just pretend. We'll just pretend. All right, let's get the cut and emboss machine out. And this is just a regular embossing folder, so we don't need the number 2 plate. We need our number 3 mats. 2 of those. Okay, so we'll place one down here, and then we will put our card in the folder. I have some glue in here. Must have gotten some glue in that. Okay, then we'll put our card right in the folder. Around there looks good. And we'll put our number 3 plate on top. Hopefully I don't have too big of a sandwich. Let's try that. Okay, there we go. And we'll crank it through. It's a little hard because there are, you know, it's not just the cardstock, it's also the designer paper that's on there, so it's a little bit tougher. And we have, oh, I did it on the wrong side, darn it. All right, let's see if I can, I don't think it's gonna work. Instead of having the raised on the front, I did the raised on the back. Can we work this? Or is it gonna make it worse? You know what, we're gonna try it and see what happens. See if we like it or not. It might actually flatten the other one out that I messed up. I think it did. Good. All right, that's not too bad. No, it's picking up. You see that? A little bit? Okay. We're gonna go with it. And while I have my cut and emboss machine out, I am going to die cut. So I need this for my number 3 plate. From this beautiful paper. This is the More Dazzle paper. If you remember last week, I showed you how to get this effect on the More Dazzle by using your ink pad and your blending brush. So if you didn't see that video, definitely go check that one out, and I show you how to do it. Very quick video. but really cool. I love the effect. All right, so let's get out one of our dies. Let's see. I think I'll use this one. Okay. I'll just place that on top. Actually, let's place it over here. A little bit more color over here. Just adding a little more color to it. Okay. We'll put our number 3 plate and we'll run it through the machine. And you know what? Back up the bus. Let me do one more thing while it's in there. I need my decal rectangle. This will be on the bottom layer, so we'll put that here. I hope I can get both of these on here. I should be able to. And then this one right here. Okay. Good? I think we're good. Gently place that on there and then slide it all through. It sounds so horrible when it's doing that. It sounds like it's cracking, but it's not. Just because the dazzle paper is very thick. But it does cut through. See, it cut very nicely. Let's hope that the other piece cut nicely as well. If not, we'll put it through again. It looks like it cut through. Okay. Just have to ease it out of there gently. I probably should have used one of the adhesive sheets, but I did not think about it. Just ease that out, kind of just work it. There we go. Just have one more little piece here to pull out. And good, perfect. Okay. All right, let's move this behemoth. All right, so moving right along here, we have that. This, isn't that pretty? Look how pretty that cut out. And that, so nice. It does really look, it reminds me of like stonewashed denim. And I dropped my die. I don't want to lose it. Done that before. All right, so let's put these pieces down. I have these, I ran these through my Xyron machine, but I didn't think to bring it in here to use it on these other pieces. And this piece, I hadn't added any color to it, but I'm just adding to it now. There you go. Okay, so let's do this. I don't want to put that down on the card yet. Actually, I might even get away with not having to put any glue on the back, but I think I'm going to add just a touch of glue. Just a touch, because I don't want it flapping around. Get my glue started. There we go. I'm just dotting some areas so that they're not flapping around. Here, where it's stuck on my hands, like so. And we'll add some dimensionals to this piece. And put that right about there. So what I wanted to do was cover up that point where they all meet. And that's why I placed it up there. Okay, now I need this white piece and we'll do our sentiment. So we'll use the blueberry bushel and the shaded spruce. And I'm using Merry Christmas. This stamp set actually was from the November paper pumpkin. I thought it was perfect. There's also a Happy Holidays in there. Really nice. All right, so let's do, okay, so let's do the Merry in shaded spruce. And what I'm going to do, because I'm going to stack them, is just ink up Merry first in the shaded spruce. So that's good. Okay, and then we'll put that right on the top. I probably should have done, let's do Christmas first because then I can center it better that way. Having the longer sentiment on first. Okay, so we're going to do Christmas in blueberry bushel. Okay. Centering that. I want to stick my head in the camera. So we'll wipe that clean. And we'll do Merry in shaded spruce. Don't want to use that. Right about there. Perfect. That is all the stamping I have for now. We'll add this. To our layer. Then we'll add some pretty bling. I think I have festive pearls that I'm going to be using. Let's see if they look good. Let that sit for a second. And my festive pearls, yes, festive pearls we'll be using. And think I'm going to add this to the front with dimensionals as well. As I'm putting these dimensionals on, I was thinking about one of my friends who we make cards together, and she filled up her whole card, the back side, I mean, with dimensionals. And I get it, she doesn't want it sagging, so I just thought that was funny. But I always think about her now when I put dimensionals on my cards, and I don't want my cards sagging. So, and my inner piece, we'll put that down. Actually, no, let's not do that yet because I want to put a sentiment on the inside. Let's see if there's something here. How about let's use "May the season of sparkle bring joy and delight." I think that one's perfect. I haven't used these yet. I've used the dies, I've used the paper, but I have not used the stamp sets. Good now that you can. Let's get this one out. And we'll do this in the blueberry bushel. That right, well, I guess it doesn't matter if I do if it's upside down, right? Because I can always flip it. Oh, good. Okay. I did not mess up. I'll just clean this off. Put that aside. Now we can close this so we don't stick fingers in there. We'll add this to the inside of the card. And you know what? I think I'm going to put one of these, this leaf pattern here I want to do on the inside. We'll do that in shaded spruce. Just take that off. Put this on. And we'll do this in shaded spruce. I need to re-ink my shaded spruce. It's looking a little light. Let me get a piece of scrap paper so I can go off the edge a little. Like so. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, now we can add this. Right, we will add our bling, my festive pearls, we'll put them in this color here. Kind of looks like pool party. But I like that. Or should we do red? There's no red on here, so we'll just do these colors. There. And then I just realized that I smudged over here. So I wonder if I can hide that with this. I think I can. I might just add a couple more. Yeah, you know what? Let's just leave it like that. I think it looks good. So there you go. Stack, slice, and shuffle. Very easy technique to do. I'll show you another one using festive Christmas, or I don't know what this is called. This is another designer series paper that is in our mini catalog. It will be retiring the end of the year, so if you want some, get it quick. But this makes for very easy cards, and like I said, you can make 3 cards just from this one panel that I cut. But from the whole sheet, I think you can make 18 cards. Just add some cardstock, and you know, very easy. It's a perfect, I think it's the perfect way to make multiple cards with using this technique. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. And if you're not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for continuing to support me and to watch my videos. Make sure you like and comment and share the video with your friends and help my channel grow. Until next time, guys, have a great day. Bye-bye.